Today on Plants Uncovered, we have many theories about plant kingdoms, but not everyone knows about them. There are many misconceptions about plants, but we are here to uncover them.
People may think that plants are just green things that grow out of the ground. However, there are 4 characteristics that make plants different from other kingdoms. The first misconception about plants are that some are heterotrophs, but in fact all of them are autotrophs. This is what makes them different from all other kingdoms. They use photosynthesis to make their own food. Photosynthesis means self-making food. This is only one of the characteristics of plants.
The third misconception is that plants are from the Archaea domain. They are from the Eukarya domain. What makes them from the Eukarya domain is they are eukaryotes, not prokaryotes. And that is why people think that they are from the Archaea, because some may think that they are prokaryotes. But they do have a nucleus, so that makes them eukaryotes. There are 4 other misunderstandings. One is that all plants are green. However, as an example, there's an Indian pine. It is white, and some people think it would be green because of all the chloroplasts. The second misunderstanding is that all plants have flowers. One plant that you may think of is a tree, and that doesn't have flowers at all. It actually has leaves. Even though they may look like they're budding some sort of flower, it's just all leaves. The third misunderstanding is that plants only grow in soil. Just think of the cactus, for example. It grows in the sand in the desert. Soil is usually moist. You may think, why in the world are plants important to me? Well, they grow your fruits and vegetables, and they are the bottom of the food chain. So no matter what, you always eat plants. Even if you think you're a carnivore, you still eat plants. Because the meat that you eat, they eat the plants. Another reason of why plants are important to us is because they provide our oxygen. Without them, we probably wouldn't even have oxygen on this earth. Another reason why plants are important to humans is because they provide our medicine. You may think that medicine just comes from all the chemicals, but in fact, plants actually do grow some of our medicine.
One interesting fact about plants is that they evolved from green algae, which a lot of people think that green algae is a plant, but in fact it's not. It's a protus. Another interesting fact about plants are that many of your herbs come from the roots and leaves of plants. Take spaghetti for instance. The herbs in spaghetti, such as basil and oregano, come from the leaves and roots of many plants. One example of an extreme organism in the plant kingdom is palm trees, because their seeds, which are coconuts, travel across the oceans to different areas and they reproduce in the different areas.
Another extreme organism in the plant kingdom is poison ivy. It might not seem so bad, but it could give somebody the same allergic reaction as someone could have to peanuts. It could even close up your throat and make you go to the hospital. What happens with poison ivy is that it releases a toxin that could give you a rash. It could swell up your throat, or you could just be itchy for days, and that isn't fun either. So poison ivy can be very dangerous to humans.